Just as spoken languages use different words to express the same concept, ASL users can use a variety of signs in the same manner. In fact, some concepts are known for having a variety of signs. For example, the following are signs used for birthday. Another example is picnic. Another example is pizza. We filmed signers while they were in free conversation mode with natural, spontaneously produced signs. Some signs noticed are only used within their communities. We'll provide a few examples. In this clip, a signer from North Carolina uses the signs yellow and skin to mean a person with a lighter skin tone. Another signer from North Carolina uses a local sign for dinner rolls. A signer in Alabama uses a local sign for shut up. Finally, a signer from Texas uses the local sign meaning to watch. Participants often discuss the various signs used. In the next clip, signers from New Orleans discuss signs for different things. Then the group continues the discussion, focusing on the sign for school. Additional focus was on the signs for Black, the signs for church, as well as the days of the week, beginning with Sunday through Saturday. How about this one?
Yep, that's the sign for school.
Yeah, school. What about this one?
Negro?
Yeah, see, you use Black. I'm older. I use this sign for Negro.
Well, wait a minute now. Wait, that's true. But remember, back then, Black people didn't like it and said we wanted to be called Negroes. Maybe that was done without thinking, but we didn't want to be called Black. It was Negro.
Now, hold
I don't
on.
mind Black.
Hold on. White people started using the term Black because using the word Negro ticked off the community. So eventually, Black became the acceptable term.
Right.
Whites were called white and Blacks were called Black.
But
Well, it doesn't matter. At any rate, I'm brown.
Well, whites aren't really white and Blacks aren't really black, but we say Blacks.
That's true, but why are you obsessing on Black and brown, Negro? Let's just move on and talk about something
we
else.
don't have to talk about it. Let's just move on.
How about the sign for church? What did you use for church? What sign did you use?
Church?
I used that
Remember
one.
this one?
Both hands together like you were praying?
Right, church was on Sunday. How about the signs for Monday through Friday? Do you remember those? I remember signing Monday, followed by Tuesday, then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That was it. We really got excited. You remember those signs? You probably don't.
I remember.
Well, you all were younger.
Yeah, but you were only there briefly, and then you left. But I remember the signs clearly. Monday, then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
We got excited about Friday.
We were happy, and we couldn't wait till Saturday, then back to church on Sunday. In the next clip, we see signers from Texas discussing different signs for important, chicken, restroom, and various other signs. They also discuss how the word Negro is still in use today, mainly in acronyms such as in the NAACP and the UNCF. Can you remember the signs we used back at the BDO school?
Yeah, some.
No, the signs
BDO?
we used at BDO.
Yeah,
Oh,
what about
BDO.
this one?
Right.
Do you remember this one?
Right.
That's the
That?
sign for important.
Right. How about this one?
Yeah, that one's chicken.
That was chicken. That's right.
Oh, okay. All right, chicken.
He doesn't remember.
Chicken.
He's
forgot.
forgotten. What
That
about
was
this
chicken.
one?
Hey, how about the sign for restroom? Remember the old sign for restroom?
Sign like this. Or what about this one?
Right. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. For
Okay,
restroom.
like this.
Wow. That,
Like
that was
this.
it.
Yeah, I remember.
Signs from back in the day.
I
No, it's
remember.
signed like this.
Right.
I can't
That's how you sign
believe
it.
he forgot. He can't remember those old signs.
Those old
What made
signs.
you change your way of signing? What happened?
I don't
Being
know
out
how
in
I
the
forgot.
world.
Well, you
But I just
learned
learned
it.
from the
Just
children.
being out in the world and doing what you see others do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how about the sign for black? You remember that sign?
Negro.
That's right, Negro.
Negro.
That's what was signed. And you're one bad
Negro.
Negro, too.
One bad Negro.
Yeah. I'm
Bad
telling you, boy,
Negro.
you one bad Negro, too.
Yeah. Then it changed to black. That seemed more
that
nice
better?
to
Is
use.
that better?
Some were offended by the first sign we used.
That's the same thing.
But it's relevant. Some people feel insulted.
But they still use
It doesn't
it.
matter. It is still used. But
Oh, Negro can be
Yes,
insulting.
It's still used.
hey, but you know the NAACP, for example, that's a national
NAACP?
organization. We can't change the name. It stands for what the
Now
N
that's
is
right.
National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. That means black people. Colored's in the title, but that's fine.
Yep,
It's in
colored.
the name. It's the name of the organization. It can't be changed.
It can't. It can't.
During the interview, we asked if black signers and white signers use different signs. Many of the signs shown are older signs that are no longer in use. In the next clip, a signer shows older black signs used for steal, flirt, and school. No, it's different.
Well, give me some examples.
Well, let's see. White signers, when signing, use both signs and fingerspelled words, whereas black signers use mostly fingerspelled words for almost everything, especially when using older signs. One example is this sign closer to my elbow. It means steal.
Like
It's
this?
an older sign.
Right. You're
That's
so
right.
right.
That's an older sign. Another example is the older sign we use for flirt. As time went on, signs began to change. We'd see a sign, check in with each other to find out what it meant, and then connect it with the older sign that we knew. I mean, language changes, and we learned newer signs and kept up. That way, when we went to school, we would know what was going on.
So where'd you get these signs from?
Well, I don't know. We learned from school. I mean, that was part of our education.
Right. We learned it from
well,
school.
was it school
That's
or
where we
your
get
family?
the new signs. No, it really wasn't from our family, though. They had already graduated and had their own way of signing. When we went to school and would see a new sign we didn't recognize, we could go back to our family and ask. They already knew sign language. We could say, hey, what does this mean? For example, the old sign. And they would say, oh, that's flirt. Or we'd see the old sign for school and we could connect it with the new sign.
I remember that sign.
In the next clip, we see signers from Texas discussing the differences between black signs and white signs, such as the signs for restroom, excuse me, the sign used for none of your business, as well as the sign for sharp, meaning nicely dressed.
I never saw that sign for restroom.
This sign right here, you never saw it?
I used this sign
Oh, this
for
one.
restroom, not that other one.
You use that for restroom instead of the
I
other
think black
one.
people
And you
tend
say,
to use that
Oh, okay.
because
The
I've
black
never
sign
seen
that's
that.
used for restroom. So who uses this sign for restroom?
I don't know.
I say it's
Maybe
used
white
by the white
signers.
community.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
use that restroom.
And the black community uses this sign?
well, I don't know. Excuse me. What's another one?
Right, but you do notice a difference between black and white signers. They're not the same. They are different. You shared a few examples of those differences with the signs you've just shared.
Well, it's like the sign for work. It's traditionally signed one way, but I tend to sign it like this.
Like this.
Yeah, like this I sign it.
Okay, and you say white signers use this sign?
And black people tend to sign it like that.
Okay.
Yeah, white people tend to say, you know, oh, it's none of your business.
Oh,
and black people will sign it like this.
Yep, I know exactly what she's talking about. The black community does sign it like that.
And black people, they will, for the word sharp, they'll sign it like this.
Wait a minute, sign that again?
Sharp, or they even sign it like this. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that means sharp.
That's their sign for
Oh,
sharp.
that's sharp. Ooh, that's sharp. Oh, that's sharp.
Now we'll see Mary Herring Wright having an extended discussion about older signs used in North Carolina, beginning with the sign for Sunday.
What's your sign for Sunday?
I do it like this.
Oh, that's the sign
Monday,
for Sunday. Mm-hmm.
Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I sign it like this, Sunday. And then for Christmas, I sign it like this. And Thanksgiving, yeah, I don't know why people sign Sunday like this. Then we have Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And it's signed like this.
Oh, that's your sign
Thanksgiving.
for Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then Easter.
What was that?
Easter sign like this.
Easter.
Mm-hmm. That's Easter.
Sign like this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And son.
Mm-hmm. Son.
Mm-hmm. And then daughter.
That's daughter.
Mother and father.
Mm-hmm. She signs it like this. That's father and mother, both signed here like this.
That's correct. Mother and father.
Mm-hmm.
And uncle. Sign it like this. Aunt. Cousin.
Mm-hmm.
You sign it like that. And then sister. That's my sign for sister and brother.
Mm-hmm. That's the sign for brother.
Mm-hmm. And then husband.
Mm-hmm.
You sign it like that, husband. And then preacher. We'd sign like this.
Oh, preacher.
Mm-hmm. That's preacher. Huh?
What's your sign for principal?
I sign it like this.
Sign like
Principal.
This? That's your sign for principal.
And then you can also say superintendent.
Oh, superintendent. Sign like this.
Mm-hmm. And doctor.
Mm-hmm. Doctor. Sign
That's
like
the sign
this.
for doctor.
What about nurse?
Oh, police. You would sign it like this.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about hospital?
Oh, I sign it like this.
Oh, sign like this. That's her sign for hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Sign just like this.
Now, what's your sign?
For hospital?
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's so many of them. You can sign it like this.
Oh.
I've seen it
Well,
like
I do it this way.
Mm-hmm. You can also sign it over here like this.
Oh, like that? What about nurse?
Yeah,
That's
nurse like
nurse.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's nurse. And then hospital. And I don't know why it's signed like that. But doctor.
Doctor,
Like I
sign
said,
like this.
doctor.
Let me ask you this. What's your sign for pregnant?
Huh?
Pregnant. Yeah, P-R-E-G.
Oh, pregnant.
Oh, you sign pregnant like this.
Pregnant. Mm-hmm. Like that. Now, if you want to talk about somebody being born, then you'd sign it like this.
Oh, like this.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the sign for pie is done like this.
Oh, that's the sign for pie.
Mm-hmm. And then cake is done like this.
Sign like this. That's a Mary sign for cake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then if you're doing this, now pie, yeah, that's pie. And then if you want to say candy, you would sign it like this.
Oh, candy, sign like this.
Now, when we finish washing the dishes, we carried them back, and then we set the table,
Oh, okay.
getting ready for the next meal. And so that's the sign for next.
Oh, that's your sign for next.
Yes, next.
I see, like this.
We do it like that. So morning is done like this. Afternoon and night.
Oh, night.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Tomorrow. Yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Week. Week is done like this.
Oh, week sign like this.
Yes, that's my sign for week.
We also asked signers for their regional signs, signs that are unique to their area. Watch as signers from Arkansas discuss signs such as store, shoes, and birthday.
Right,
Oh,
this
so
is the
that's
sign
your
we use
sign
for
for
store.
store.
Mhm,
That's an
store.
Arkansas sign
The
for store?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then
And
what are
there's
some
also
others?
an older sign for shoe. We
Oh,
don't use
that's
it
for
now, but we used
shoes.
it in the past.
Shoes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Right.
Or
shoe.
this
Mhm.
one you
That's
use
shoe.
for
That's
shoes.
right.
Yeah, we use shoes.
Okay. And what were you saying?
Well, here in Arkansas, we use this sign for birthday, but in other states, you'll see
Oh.
it done differently.
Take a look as another signer from Arkansas discusses signs from her local area. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Looking back at your time in Arkansas, what signs do you remember as being unique to that area? What were some of those old signs you remember?
I remember some signs. For example, the sign for store is done like this. And I also remember early, which is a reference to a rooster that crows in the morning. And another one is cook, which refers to the stirring motion that's done when cooking. And also the sign where, made in a circular motion. And we use this sign for what. And the sign who, which looks similar to a question mark that's done in the front of the mouth. Now, some signs I clearly remember. Sunday. I think it was like this. I'm not sure. I've forgotten some of those signs. But I remember movie. That's the sign we use for that.
We also asked signers to share their signs for specific things such as movie, peach, peanut, rabbit, lemon, and color. Watch now as Mary Herring Wright provides her responses. I'll show you the picture and you tell me your sign.
Lemon. I do it like this.
Oh, she signs it like this.
And then this one is actually a lime.
Mm-hmm.
And that's peach.
Oh, okay. Is this how she signs peach?
That's peanut. Peanut. Rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one? Okay. Yard. Yard. You would sign it like this.
And this one?
Color.
Oh, okay.
You
Just
sign it
for
like that.
color. Mm-hmm. And now this sign that you use, what was that?
That's yards.
Oh.
And color. And this one right here? This one? You want the sign for this? With the people in the picture? That would be camera. And I sign it like this.
Mm-hmm.
Now this one, with the people here,
Well, what's your sign for movie?
oh, I sign it like this.
Oh, okay. I see.
Mhm.
Done like this. Let's watch as older signers from North Carolina respond with their signs for the term color and movie. Oh, color,
Color.
like
Right,
this.
that's
Color.
right. That is
Mhm.
color.
That's
Yeah,
color.
it's
Or
from-
like this.
It's from back in the day.
This
Mhm.
one.
What? Oh,
I do color like this.
That's true. Color.
Oh. Is that the same? No, a different sign? No, it's a different sign.
Let's see. This one.
What
that's
about this
white, like
one?
black. Oh, movie. Right. Black.
I
and, you know the
remember
movie,
this.
the old
Yeah.
sign for movie that was used.
We use this.
Wait.
No. With
We
the,
do it
with
this
the
way.
film strip.
Like this? No, it was
No,
like
like
this.
this.
Oh,
Like this.
yes. I remember that
Right.
one.
I do
remember
it this
that.
way.
That was
This is the
movie.
way we did it.
You had it wrong. Turn it the other way.
Yeah, like this.
Turn it this
Mhm.
way.
That's it.
Right.
Here we see signers from Arkansas respond with their signs for rabbit, color, and lemon.
Oh,
Mhm.
rabbit.
Oh, rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Rabbit.
rabbit. I know
That's rabbit.
What's that?
Mm. Oh, color. That's what I use.
Oh, color. That's right.
Oh, color.
Mhm.
Huh.
What is that? Some type of food?
Oh, it's a food. Lemon.
Oh, lemon.
Lemon.
Yeah, lemon like this.
Mhm.
That's how I sign it.
Right, lemon or limes.
We found that signers interviewed recall signs from the past that were not only unique to their area, but differed between the black and white communities.